4 US-backed COVID-19 vaccines to fail, federal health advisors say. The US government has backed several vaccine manufacturers to produce a functional COVID-19 vaccine. However, a top group advised US health officials of potential failure. The group said that up to 4 of US-backed vaccines are unlikely to provide positive results. Currently, 3 of 6 potential vaccines are in Phase 3 trials. The National Academies of Sciences, Engineering and Medicine wrote in a draft report, 4 of the trials will fail, and all subjects in those trials are offered access to an approved vaccine. According to CNBC, the prediction of the group does not suggest a grim future. It simply reflects a realistic outcome. In a study published in the journal Biostatistics, vaccines for infectious diseases are less likely to accomplish both clinical trials and regulatory approval. Out of 406,038 entries of clinical trial data from January 1, 2000 to October 31, 2015, authors estimated success rates and durations of each drug candidate. Vaccines for infectious diseases have a 33.4% overall success rate from clinical trials to full approval. This means out of 6 US-backed COVID-19 vaccines in Phase 3 trials, half of them are expected to fail. The Operation Warp Speed can support up to 7 vaccines, but it also assumes 4 to fail. The vaccines from AstraZeneca, Moderna, and Pfizer are in late-stage trials and are yet to provide data. Regardless of the prediction, the main goal is to have at least one effective and safe COVID-19 vaccine before 2020 ends. The secondary goal is to have more than one vaccine early next year. If the US secures one functional vaccine, the government can begin its distribution framework. The vaccine is planned to be distributed in 4 phases. The first-hand recipients of the vaccine include healthcare workers, the elderly, people with pre-existing medical conditions, and other vulnerable American groups. The first phase aims to vaccinate 15% of the US population. The second phase targets essential workers, teachers, people in homeless shelters, and people in jails, prisons, and detention centers. Older adults not classified in the groups in the first phase will be included in the second phase. The third phase includes children, young adults, and workers in industries that sustain society. In this phase, at least 85% of the population must be vaccinated. The last phase is for those who have not received the vaccine.